Okay, today we will conduct the next experiment in machine 1 lab. The title is Polarity Test on Single Phase Transformer. Now, polarity is very important to decide the connection during the parallel operation of transformers. So, therefore, polarity test is important in order to know the polarity of the single phase transformer. Now, let us see here in this diagram. So, this polarity can be decided by two methods. In the first method, we can use AC supply and voltmeter for the experiment purpose, and in the second method we are going to use a small DC voltage or battery and a galvanometer. Okay, now see the first method. So this is the connection for the first method. So in this case, what is happening? This is A1, A2. This is our primary winding, and this A dash. This is our secondary or LV winding. Now the supply is given to this primary winding, whose terminals capital A1, capital A2 are confirmed, or we are knowing these terminals. Now we have to decide the polarity of the secondary winding. That means we have to decide whether this A is small a1 and this A dash is small a2 or vice versa. So to decide that, when we apply this voltage V1 to this HV winding, then the primary induced EMF E1 is going to act in this HV winding in this direction, that is from A2 to A1. Now at the same time, the EMF induced in the secondary, which will be mutually induced EMF E2, and that is going to act in a direction either from A dash to A or from A to A dash. Now we have to decide whether this is going to be in the direction from A dash to A or A to A dash, depending on the polarity, whether this small a is A1 and A dash is A2. So that can be decided either by additive polarity or subtractive polarity. Okay, so this additive and subtractive polarity we are going to see in the next part, where we are going to take the actual reading of V1, E1, E2 and E1 plus E2. Now this will be our V1, this will be E1, and this will be E1 plus E2. Okay, now if E1 plus E2 is greater than V1, then that is additive polarity, and in that case this terminal A will act as a A1 and this terminal A dash will act as a A2. Whereas in subtractive polarity, reverse will happen, that is E1 minus E2 will be less than V1, and in that case this terminal A will act as a A2 and this terminal A dash will act as a A1. Okay, so now this we'll do in terms of connection and we'll take a simple reading for this. Okay, thank you.